Hi everyone, I'm Adriano, the founder of BookVillage, and in these lessons I'm going to walk you through, in a simple and direct way, how to use our platform effectively. First of all, let's understand how BookVillage actually works. If you already have some experience in self-publishing, you might be familiar with platforms like this, but at the same time, I know that some of you may be just getting started. One thing we all know is how important it is to build reviews for your books. On the market, you'll find many different services and strategies, and here is something important. You should never rely on just one approach. The real skill is being able to understand the pros and cons of each strategy and then choosing what works best for your situation, often combining multiple approaches. In my view, BookVillage is particularly ideal for publishers who are working with a new pen name or a new brand and want to test their books on the market before moving on to more advanced strategies like Facebook ads or other paid channels. In this video, I won't go into a detailed comparison between BookVillage and other platforms you might consider similar. Let's get straight to the point and see how it works. So, BookVillage is a platform, or if you prefer a community, where every user plays both roles, author and reader. The idea is simple. You read and review other author books honestly, and in return, you earn the opportunity to have your own book read and reviewed by other users. Behind the scenes, without you having to worry about it, our system manages a series of critical factors. For example, we prevent direct review exchanges between the same users, which would violate Amazon's guidelines. We also monitor user behavior to make sure everyone is operating correctly, helping maximizing the longevity of Amazon reviewer accounts and the reviews themselves. At the same time, we actively detect and block fake or fraudulently created accounts from entering the system and much more. In short, your job is simple. You choose a book from the library, read it, and leave your review. By completing what we call assignments, you unlock the ability to activate a promotion, which means placing your own book inside the libraries of users who, based on our algorithms and safety filters, are eligible and compatible with your profile. From there, you simply wait for one of those readers to choose your book and complete their assignment. Now, let's move into something more practical, and I'll show you a real example of how to use BookVillage. I want you to pay close attention to what we are about to cover, because our goal is to give you a deep understanding of how Amazon reviews actually work, and most importantly, how to distinguish between high quality reviews and those that can put your account at risk. I think we all know what has happened over the past few months, and because of that, our absolute priority must be protecting our books and our KDP accounts, even if that means accepting a slightly lower review acquisition process compared to what was possible a year ago. What matters is sustainability. And keep in mind, this is not a problem that affects only some people, it affects everyone. There is no real advantage anymore, which means the playing field is balanced. So let's take a look at the exact email you'll receive right after signing up for BookVillage. I'll scroll through it quickly, but there are a couple of things I strongly recommend. First, make sure you join our free school community. And let me be very clear about this. Too many times I've seen people ask questions in random forums, trying to figure things out on their own. And instead of getting clarity, they end up even more confused by conflicting opinions. That's exactly what we want you to avoid. Inside BookVillage, you already have everything you need, a dedicated community and a customer support team that is always ready to guide you. Your job is simple: follow our guidance and take action. Whenever you have questions or need advice, you have two options. You can reach out directly inside the school community, tag me, create a post, and get input from both us and other active users. Or, if your situation is more specific, contact our support team via email and wait for a proper analysis. We really work with a massive amount of real data every single day, and without exaggerating, it's very difficult to find information that is more up to date or more reliable than what we provide. So don't overcomplicate things, stay inside the ecosystem and follow the process. Now, going back to the email, another very important resource is our Knowledge Hub. This is a single link you should save in your bookmarks where you'll find all the most important articles we have published, and we'll keep updating it over time. In particular, I strongly recommend not skipping the article focused on Amazon account safety because it contains critical information to help you keep your account stable in the long term.